Hi guys, it's Milan Laflo again. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you guys doing okay during this time, and it's been a while since I've been haven't been posting in a while, and I hope you guys are good. So today with you, I'm going to show you guys how to do a simple protection spell. This is a protection spell for your loved one, for someone that you that is very dear to you, your family member. As you can see right now, not all of us get to spend our time with our family. Some of us have to went to work and get stuck and haven't have any time to connect with our family as those who are lucky enough. So for today's purpose, I'm going to show you guys how to cast a spell to protect our loved one, whether they are far away from us. And without further ado, let's get started. So as usual, for the beginning of the rituals, I'm going to show you guys the item and preparation that you're going to need. So I'm going to use, for the start of the spell, I'm going to use some eucalyptus leaf, or you can use sage or any cleansing herbs, and I'm going to use this eucalyptus leaf to kind of smudge and purify my surrounding. So I'm just gonna burn it as before we do our spell. Just gonna let the smoke and cleansing our workspace. Okay, and for that, the next ingredient I'm going to show you guys is we're going to also need salt. This is normal table salt. You can use any sea salt because we're going to need this to cast our protection circle for our spell work. And you're also going to need a glass of water. This is a glass of water I used as an offering because we're going to work with goddess, goddess of love and light. So we're going to offer her a glass of water as an offering. And you're going to use any protection oils that you have. This is my homemade protection oil. I mix it with cinnamon and nutmeg and all the ingredients in that. You can make it your own by just infuse the oil with some of the protection herbs. And next thing we're going to use is we're going to need some star anise. This is star anise. And 5 white candle. Okay, and you're going to also use some crystals and stone as well. I have some rose quartz and black tourmaline, very good for love and protection, as black tourmaline is used as a protection stone. And the next thing we're going to need, we're also going to use some flowers. These are the flowers that I have gathered in my garden. I have this orange flower, I don't know its name, and I have some butterfly peas flower for longevity, and 10 o'clock flower. This is you don't have to be very specific about the plants and flower, because this we use flower to represent the tranquility, the peace and love, protection that we want to surround our loved one with. You can use any kind of protection herbs and flowers like lavender, rosemary, valerian, basil, or anything else. Lots of flower. You can use any kind. And I also gonna use fresh basil. This is my basil that I have cut from my garden. So without further ado, let's get into the spell. As you guys know about my ritual style, what I'm going to usually do first is I'm going to cast my protection circle with salt. So I'm going to cast a protection circles around my work. Just going to cast a circle with the salt like this. Usually for white magic spells and spells like this, I usually cast my circle with salt because we don't want any kind of mischievous and error that enter our workspace. So I usually do this with salt. That's why it's it's very important for you guys to cast a circle with salt before you do any rituals. For works like baneful magic and baneful rituals like hex and curse, I don't usually cast the circles of salt because for those kind of ritual we want the spirits and the mischievous that's around us to come and participate in our work, but it's very different from this kind of work. Okay, and after I've done casting my circle, what I'm going to do next is I'm going to take my candle. You can use any kind of candle. For this, we're going to carve the name of our loved one that we want to protect. You can use any kind of candle like 7-day glass candle or any candle that you can inscribe the name on. But for this, I want it to be just a short rituals, and because I'm not going to burn the candle for so long, so I'm just gonna use this short white candle. I'm going to carve the name of your loved one. In that case, I'm going to carve the name of my mother. Her name is Anita. Anita. Okay, after you're done carving your loved one's name, someone that you want to protect, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to use our protection oil, and we're going to anoint our candle with the protection oil. So I'm just gonna wrap the candle with the oil. All right, and I'm going to set it aside. So we're done with our candle. Next thing I want you to do is I want you to take a plate and put it in the middle of the circle, just like this. And we're going to start our rituals by preparing. Oh, and I forgot to tell you guys, and one thing that you're going to need in this ritual, you're also going to need a petition paper. You can make a petition paper by write the name of your loved one 9 times, just like this, their full name. And you're going to write any intention, any thing that you want to happen to your loved one. So I'm writing protection over the full name for 9 times. And you're going to fold it. All right. I'm going to set it aside. So once I have my circles and my plate, I'm going to start preparing my herbs. So I have my herb here. I'm going to put the basil and the flowers around my circle. Just like this. Have my flowers here. Also going to place some of the butterfly peas flower. And 10 o'clock flower as well. Very beautiful, as you guys can see. We have all of the flowers for tranquility and peace, as we want our loved one to surround by all this kind of love and protection. Okay. So I'm done with my flowers. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to light my incense. Going to light my incense to open the space to let the presence of goodness and all the goodness, the presence of goodness and presence of tranquility to come in our space. And what you're going to do next is going to place your petition paper inside the circle. Okay. And I'm going to also place my stone, my rose quartz and black tourmaline crystal inside the circle as well. To bring all the love and protection energy to our spa work. The next thing I'm going to put into our circle is I'm going to put our star anise to help power up our spell work. So I'm going to put some in the circle here and all the bowl as well. Alright, so for the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to light my candle. I'm going to light 5 of them around our circle. Okay. Going to light the candles around 5 of them. Please excuse me, I have something. The fan. And once you light your candle, what we're going to do next is we're going to light our main candle that we have inscribed. We have called our names on. And I'm just going to light this candle in the middle of the bowl. And what we're going to do next is we're going to say our prayer to this spell so that it will activate and start to manifest in our ritual. For this kind of work is nothing. It's not very different from any different from you doing prayer in the church or something like that. There's nothing evil or nothing evil or us. Usually people mistook the witchcraft about. It's usually it is actually very nature and very grounding. As you can see, there is a Bible verse, Psalm 91, I believe, and the biblical verse is actually witchcraft itself. If you read into it. So when I place my glass of water for goddess as an offering to her. Oops, I'm sorry. So after we done our candle and the preparations of our spell, what we're going to do next is I'm going to say my prayer to this ritual. So you have to recite this prayer about 3 times. Goddess, protect my loved one every day. As they sleep, as they wake, keep them safe in your light. Protect them from harm and all the fear. For they that I hold dear. I thank the goddess. I trust in the goddess with all my heart, with all my faith. Goddess, protect my loved one every day. As they sleep, as they wake, keep them safe in your light. Protect them from harm and all the fear. For they that I hold dear. I thank the goddess. I trust in the goddess with all my heart, with all my faith. Goddess, protect my loved one every day. As they sleep, as they wake, keep them safe in your light. Protect them from harm and all the fear. for day that I hold dear. I thank the goddess. I trust in the goddess with all my heart and all my faith. So mote it be. So mote it be. So once you're done reciting your prayer, what we're going to do next is we're going to let all the candle to burn down, and then our ritual will be complete as we send this love energy and protection light towards our loved one, our family member, as they stay far from us or near us, that we want them to feel safe and to be always have good health and good luck in their life. So this is the end of my ritual. I thank you guys so much for spending your time with me, and I'll see you guys next time in another spells and video. And don't forget to click like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.